What up, Jen Joy? Man, it's been a weird week. I haven't made much money in the last 2 weeks, really, but this week I really wanted to see what would happen if I stayed committed to doing only XL. And yeah, it hasn't really worked out. I know if I just get out of Northridge, though, like, I could stay busy with Lyft. I just got to get into the main parts of LA. Yeah, well, I mean, at least a Lyft trip, it's a plus 45. Let's see where it's going. Whoa, way out there. Where? I don't even know where that is. Wow. Oh, there we go. Hey, how's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Good. It's automatic. No problem. Looks like a far one.
What's that?
Looks like a far one, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, damn, where is that? Oh, yeah, like way out there. Cool.
Normally just drive around here.
No, I mean, usually people, if any far trips, it'll be like the airport or like downtown, you know, like maybe Long Beach, which is about the same as this, but like hardly ever as far as like Long Beach. Not from here, you know. But once I get down to like the airport, I could end up anywhere.
Yeah.
Hey, at least it's late at night, right? No traffic. do this drive a lot?
What's that?
Do you do this trip a lot?
No.
Oh.
I usually drive it, but DUIs pile up after a while.
Right.
Get crazy.
When you're on
Yeah.
YouTube, try to download either documentaries or comedy and stay away from politics completely. It makes your life better. Because politics just gets your blood boiling. And unless you're in the political game where you're going to make changes or you donate or you want to help somebody's campaign, stay out. And then once every 4 years, you don't have to fight, Samantha Bee, or Bill Maher, or Stephen Colbert on Twitter, do all the Twitter fights and all the Twitter wars. Once every 4 years, walk in the booth and you vote. And that, instead of fighting everybody on Twitter, that is how you get back and get even with people. Vote. Every 4 years, slide in there. Don't tell the pollsters who you're voting for. Slide in there, you vote, you go home. And that's how you make change.
Even if it means submitting a provisional ballot because they left your name off.
Right. That's exactly right. That is irritating, I imagine, for a lot of people. All right, anyway, so 7 in 10 Americans are exhausted with the news. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, the people are wondering what the hell we found on Mars, right? What's going on in Mars? Let's find out.
There's a strong possibility there was once life on Mars.
What?
NASA announced Thursday that organic matter was found on the red planet. The Curiosity rover, an unmanned robot that was flown into space in March 2012, found organic molecules preserved in mudstone located in the Gale crater. The Gale crater is believed to have once been a lake bed, but first
The crater is called the Gale Crater, right? I forget it. She was my last one there. She split, right?
the Gale crater is believed to have once been a lake bed. Explorations of Mars have taken place since 1976, looking for organic matter. However, the latest finding does not prove there was once life on the planet.
Yeah, it does.
NASA scientists have also analyzed 5 years of data from the Curiosity rover that shows the level of methane in Mars' atmosphere fluctuates seasonally. Details of the findings were published in the journal Science.
I wonder if they have Mars warming. Think they have Mars warming? Is that what that's what it's called, right? Like 6 minutes ago. The last one before That's Gale Crater. That's her name. And she was the last one. She split and it's gone to hell since then. But she couldn't take it. Too hot, too red. Good on her. All right, let's find out what's going on with Robin Williams. Oh, we gotta take a break? Okay, we'll get back. Robin Williams documentary. The Robin Williams documentary trailer is out there, and we're the first ones to have it. Huh? However, role play and pretend we're the first ones to have it. All right, we're live on KFI. What's going on?
And officials are trying to shoot down a rumor about water restrictions. The story's been circulating on blogs claiming a bill recently signed by Governor Brown was taking extreme measures to conserve water. But the Department of Water Resources, Christopher Turnell, says it's not true Californians are banned from taking showers and doing laundry on the same day.
There is absolutely nothing in this legislation that either restricts an individual's ability to use water or would result in any sort of financial penalties after doing so.
The bill addresses California's water crisis from a much larger scale rather than focusing on individual use. News brought to you by Marie Calendar. Federal officials in San Diego have streamlined by approximately 2,100 water crossers a day.
The open San Diego says the plan is in line with the very strict steps that the federal policy and where maybe are a part of the prosecutors creating a handling of the volume. She says the expedited process
so fast.
Yeah, right.
I love
It's
it.
quick. No traffic. It's nice.
Yeah.
From the City of Angels near the Pacific Ocean, good morning, good evening,
Oh.
wherever you may be across the nation, around the world. I'm George Norrie. Welcome to Coast AM. Later on tonight, tarot cards. Yep. And congratulations to the Washington Capitals defeating the new Las Vegas Golden Knights hockey team 2018 Stanley Cup champs. There you go. That's what's happening. The Vatican Secretary of State, his name is Cardinal Pietro Parolin, takes part in the Bilderberg Conference at an annual private gathering. The North Korean regime is notorious for being miserly when it comes to reaching for the check. In fact, it is complicating logistics now in a big way for the upcoming summit between President Trump and Kim Jong-un. Korea is shooting 12 at a hotel on Island of Sentosa near Singapore following weeks of back and forth between the U.S. and Korea. While the negotiations to find out what regime is doing in Korea would actually take place. Question as to whether what the available accommodations in North Korea are sufficient to extended travel to our trips. Now that would be interesting. That's the whole thing falls apart from the case of Bill.
Somebody will cough the money up. I mean, certainly Putin could do it. I mean, he's made some very interesting suggestions recently. He said that today, speaking to the Chinese national broadcasting system, that Trump, in order to get a deal with him, is going to have to guarantee his security. Now, what's interesting about that story is that the security is not really about anything that could potentially happen in the U.S. About what's happening. There's a revolution over there. Any kind of movement of any type of development, military in the future.
Where should I go?
Likely, like in
Is this it?
Libya, you know, where tensions
Yeah, this is the intersection.
Okay, cool. Yeah, just in here is fine.
This way?
Yeah, my bad. To the right.
To the right? Okay.
you know, the Pyongyang
Cool. No problem.
and everybody's on
Right here, right here.
Yep.
Alright.
Appreciate it, man.
No problem. Have a good one.
Alright, you too. See you.
See you. Maybe. That was a $45 ride. Damn. Or $44. He must have paid a fortune. Yeah, that's typical. At this time of day, into the night, like up until midnight, that's usually the way it'll be. Beverly Hills surging. And you might see the coast, like Santa Monica, surge a little bit here and there. Marina Del Rey. It was about $44. Oh my gosh. No thanks. I gotta switch this thing off Waze because my Waze is still not working right. Navigation app. Should I do the Google Maps or should I do the Lyft navigation built with Google Maps? I don't even know what the difference is. Do you guys have any take on that? Which is the best choice? Any ideas? Yeah, the trip was $44. I mean, it says it's built with Google Maps, which makes me think like that might be good. I should try it just because I've never tried it. I don't know if I have actually. So I should just try it. Where's destinations? Oh, right here. All right, there we go. Let's get. Oh, we're listening. They're talking about UFO sightings.
Aircraft approaching, and he rushed outside just to view it. It was particularly low, and he saw the helicopter, but ahead of the helicopter was an orange globe being, he thought, pursued by not just one but by two helicopters. He's going to go to the press tomorrow and see if he can get some coverage and get other witnesses to come forward. In closing, that's how the world looks from my vantage point on the planet, George. There are some really unusual things taking place.
Okay, my friend, talking with you next week. Peter Davenport from the National UFO Reporting Center. You know, on July 14th, 2015, something amazing happened. More than 3 billion miles from Earth, a small NASA spacecraft called the New Horizons screamed past Pluto at more than 32,000 miles an hour, focusing its instruments on the long, mysterious, icy worlds of the Pluto system. And then, just as quickly, continued on its journey out into the beyond. In a moment, chasing New Horizons. Alan Stern, David Greenspoon. David will join us first on Coast to Coast AM.
KFI.
Is a $100 silver prediction nuts? Let's ask Kevin DeMarin of Lear Capital. Kevin, what do you think?
George, in 2002, silver was $4 an ounce. We predicted it would go to 30 within 10 years. People thought we were nuts. 9 years later, it hit $48, 11 times higher than our projections. We weren't so nuts anymore.
Why were you so sure?
Well, at the time, silver was trading near its production cost, and industrial demand was skyrocketing, close to the same today.
And why do you think $100 silver is possible now?
Solar. In fact, China alone is expected to need an amount of silver equal to half of the global annual mining production. The whole world is moving to solar. By 2020, California is requiring new homes to have solar panels, and 13 states may follow. Can't have solar without silver.
So could we see a shortage?
I think yes. JP Morgan has built up the world's largest private physical stockpile of silver, more than 130 million ounces. I'm sure they're not doing it because they expect demand or the price to go down.
Kevin, as you know, our listeners are passionate. Do you have anything you can send them so they can find out more about this?
We do, George. We're going to make a special offer. It's our latest Sky High Silver Report. The report is a $20 value, but your listeners get it absolutely free by calling 1-800-299-7400.
This is exciting. $100 silver, isn't it?
We think $100 silver will take 6 to 10 years, but we think most of the gains will happen over the next 3 to 5 years. It's really hard to ignore the potential of silver right now.
This last week, even Forbes came out with a report saying China was leading the way with solar. Get Lear's Sky High Silver Report and don't miss out on the solar revolution. Get your copy today. It's a $20 value free with no obligation. Simply call 1-800-299.
Sounds like solar is the way to go. What's up, Bob? I ended up all the way near Compton. Check it out. Alondra Boulevard.
And welcome back to Coast. George Story with you. We've got two amazing guests who will be joining us this hour. David Greenspoon.
Tired, man.
David, he's been on the program lots of times.
Still gotta go home and make a video.
Award-winning science communicator, prize-winning author. 2016, appointed the inaugural chair of astrobiology at the Library of Congress.
So basically, I try to do an all Excel day. I ended up only making like $30. And then right now I just did a $44 trip, so I had a $75 day by barely working. I've had days before where I've gone out for 6 hours and barely made $75. I mean, that hasn't happened in a long time, though. What's up, AZ driver? So, I don't know. I think that's kind of crazy that I actually had a $75 day today by barely doing any work. So that just goes to show you, if I could just somehow do only XL trips and only long trips, it'll be better use of my time. One thing that I was trying to test out right now is like, could I just sit at home and work on videos and leave my XL on and make money? That's kind of what I was curious about. And you know what I discovered is that XL trips are just super unpredictable. It would be so nice from where I live in Northridge if I could just turn on my app and get an XL trip to the airport. But that's not necessarily what's going to happen, you know? Like, I just spent hours between yesterday and today on XL only, hanging in my neighborhood, and I didn't get any trips to the airport. I thought I did today, though. I picked up this family, and they had suitcases, but they only went to the flyaway, which are these buses that take you to the airport. I was like, oh man, I wish I was taking them all the way to the airport. I think for the amount of flyaway tickets that they had to buy, they might as well have just let me take them. Because those four, they were going to have to buy 4 flyaway tickets. It's like, why not just stay in the Uber car, you know? Oh my gosh, driving at night is so weird. People drive so erratically at night. Like, you'll have somebody just on their brakes, like who's in front of me right now, constantly on their brakes. And then you'll have people like trying to go 100 miles an hour. I actually feel a lot safer driving when there's a lot of traffic. I mean, I hate traffic, but it seems like traffic actually makes things safer out here. Oh my gosh, people are so hard on the brakes. And just overall rude. Oh my gosh, this guy gets in front of me and then starts slowing down. That's something that I can't handle. Like, I'll just drive my car right through somebody if they piss me off enough doing that shit. Don't get in front of somebody and then start slowing way down. Yeah, I'm online with Uber. Uber XL. Only XL. Another reason, like, there's a lot of reasons why I'm doing the XL thing this week. I think what really steered me in that direction is the new bonus, the new Quest bonus that they gave us. It's a 7-day Quest bonus, and it's not as good of a deal as I was getting. So I'm kind of protesting Uber right now. But, like, you know, if they want to toss me some XL trips, I'll take those. And also, if I switch over to Lyft and do a bunch of Lyft trips right now, I'll get to 1,000 Lyft trips and I'll get my jacket. I have a feeling by the time I get to my 1,000, they won't even be giving the jackets away anymore. XL trips also. I'm doing only XL trips. And see, this is what it does when you have it on only XL. It'll keep asking you, do you want to adjust your preferences because you're not getting a trip? XL trips tip? You know, they don't tip like you think that they should. I'd say they tip half the time. You know, usually if you take somebody to the airport XL, they'll tip. But not what you think that they would, you know? Like, you would think that pretty much every LXL trip is going to be at least a $5 tip, but no, they'll still tip like $2. You'll do a $50 trip to the airport and they'll tip $5. You know, and then, but then, you know, once in a while you'll pick up people that tip appropriately, you know, like you take a $50 trip to the airport and they'll tip you $10. Like that happens too. But you could also get really unlucky and pick up, you know, people just going out to party, going to bars and stuff, and they don't tip. The biggest problem with XL is you'll get like what do you call them? What am I thinking about right now? Oh yeah, how far away the trips are. You'll get trips that are like 20 minutes away. And like at that point, you might as well have just taken an X trip that was like 5 minutes away. You'd be better off. Well, Pacific Palisades is really isolated and actually the best surge spot in LA. Pacific Palisades is such a prime area. Like, sometimes I wish I could just hang out there and wait for it to surge. I found out recently you could actually, there's parts of Pacific Palisades where you can get an apartment for pretty cheap. Because it's so isolated, like I guess people don't want to live there. I'm thinking about starting to look over in that area. I think I need to start driving at night on the weekends more, because I kind of liked those videos. The Friday and Saturday night videos with picking up, you know, drunk people. That was fun. But I think I want to do Lyft, more Lyft, as far as nighttime rides go. I always get sketched out on doing, like I have a really good Uber rating, and I get really sketched out on doing nighttime rides with Uber, because when I drive at night, every other day, somebody gives me a really bad rating. When I drive during the day, it just doesn't happen. Like I hardly ever get bad ratings during the day. Blurry rental ads where the pictures are blurry? Oh, you mean like for apartments? No. Maybe I have. Not sure. There's so many scam rental ads. It's so annoying looking for rentals. Like, there's so many scams. There's so many, like, BS, bogus listings. It's so annoying. $10 p.m. on a Friday, it surges in Malibu. Why? Yeah, I'll just go straight to Nobu. That's probably what's creating the surge. Yeah. Yeah, the thing about the apartments at the beach is the apartments that have a view of the beach the rent can be as much as double the apartments that are on the other side of the building. So that's kind of crazy. People will pay, you know, an extra $1,400 a month just to have a view. Or more, or $2,000 or $5,000. Like, you know, there's some crazy prices at the beach. Malibu is surging 3 times? Wow. Wow, let's look at that. It's not even showing on mine. Why is it not showing? Malibu Colony is the houses that are like right at the beach at Cross Creek. If you look up this street called Cross Creek, and there's actually a creek right there at Cross Creek, you'll see Malibu Colony. Like, there's a guy there, this billionaire. He actually has a 4-hole golf course all to himself, and he lives at the Colony. Yeah, the Colony is big time. If you live in the Colony, you are super rich. I've actually only picked up in the Colony once in my whole 2+ years of doing Uber and Lyft. And I've been in Malibu a lot. Malibu was my second home for a lot of years. I would go surfing like 3 times a week at least. And I'd always go to Malibu. I love it there. I would move there in a second. Man, why am I not seeing the surge? Is it because I have XL only on? I've got too many 18-wheelers around me, but I want to take my thing off XL only, see if I'll see the surge at that point. Alright, here we go. See if I can, oh, see, there it goes. It's not showing me the surge when I'm on XL only. How fucked up is that? Well, that's interesting. Motherfuckers. It's alright, guys. I'm so far from Malibu right now. I just passed the 10. I'm at the 10 right here. If I get on the 10 right here, I could be in Malibu in like 25 minutes, but it ain't gonna be surging still. The reason why it's surging right now is everybody's getting out of their restaurants. Malibu closes early. The truth is, though, those are some good trips. I think that's a really good idea that you have to go to Malibu at 10 p.m. every night. You know, especially like on a Thursdays and Fridays, and I think that that'll be a good idea. It's getting to that time of year, you know, with summer coming, where Malibu's going to be surging a lot more. But it's like, what am I going to do? I get to Malibu at 10 p.m., right? Right now it's 10:38. Am I really going to just wait around for 40 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever for the surge? I mean, I could. It could be worth it. People will leave Malibu and go all the way to Beverly Hills and K-Town and downtown. Some good long trips that are quick, because most of the way is on the 10 freeway. Yeah, but Malibu is a real hit or miss spot. Like, it's really not a busy place for Uber. Like, you will get a trip eventually, but whether being in Malibu or ending up in Malibu or however it happens, whether it ends up being worth it money-wise, yeah. But the truth is, like, the waiting around game, like, a lot of people think like that's the way to go. They like to call it cherry picking rides, but that's all a gamble. It really is. The truth is, if you're out driving for 8-9 hours, like, you're gonna get good surge trips here and there. Like, it's gonna happen. If you try to cherry pick surge rides, sometimes you don't get any. Sometimes you end up sitting around and it ends up not being worth it. And don't forget about the fact that when it's surging, okay, in LA in particular, the riders have gotten really smart. When it surges, a lot of riders just wait. They know the surge is going to go away eventually. They're not going to have to wait like a whole 30 minutes. You know? Like, they just wait like 10 minutes sometimes. Sometimes they wait 3 minutes and the surge just goes away. So the riders have gotten a lot smarter. Yeah. I mean, you know, if I happen to be, so this is the way I look at it. Like, I'm just going to try to keep moving, right? But if I happen to end up in Malibu at 10 at night on a night that I think it's going to surge, and like, I could use like a snack or something or some food, then yeah, I'm going to stop and I'm going to hang out in Malibu for a little bit and see if it happens. You know, like, I'll totally do it like that. That's my general strategy. Just kind of go with the flow. And then, like, if I... Yeah. Like, even if I was in Santa Monica, like, I'm not going to just drive all the way out to Malibu hoping it surges. Like, that's a long way. And, you know, LA can be really unpredictable because Santa Monica is also a place that surges, and Palisades. So if I'm in Santa Monica, you know, like, and then I decide, oh, I'm going to drive to Malibu, it could end up surging in Santa Monica where I just was, and then I'll be like, what the fuck? But yeah, the reason why you saw that surge for a moment there, that's just people going home from dinners. Oh, wow. Yeah, 4.2 miles. Man, I don't know if I should have taken that or not. .2 miles is far. I think that was Dodger Stadium. Yeah, it was an XL trip, but it was Dodger Stadium, and I want to go home, and I don't have my destination on with the Uber right now. I could have ended up anywhere though. There, I turned on destination. How do you know it was a valley ride? Was there a Dodger game tonight? That was probably a Dodger Stadium trip, right? Oh man, yeah, I know. I probably should have taken it, but it's almost 11 at night. Yeah, there's a boost. That Santa Monica, that west side boost is always out there. Oh, okay, it was Dodgers? Alright, cool. Yeah, I wish I would have had my my destination on, because then I would have taken it. But I didn't want to take the chance of it being like a trip to Long Beach or something, because like I just came from down there. I don't want to go back. I should have put my destination on. I left the destination off because when I was like way further south, I would have picked up an XL trip, because the chances are it wasn't going to get further. But yeah, since after I passed like Commerce, I should have turned on destination. So I kind of messed up there. I wish if I would have had destination on, I might have gotten that trip. And I would have known it was getting me closer. Oh my gosh, a trip to Malibu from Dodger Stadium, I would have taken it. That would have been awesome. I would have regretted taking it though, because I wouldn't have gotten home till after midnight. No, I probably would have gotten home before midnight. Well, no, probably not. Probably not. Oh, you think they're listening in? Yeah. I don't think I'm that interesting. How awesome would that be if like Dara just like logged into the chat and started chatting with all of us? They're like, hey Dara, what's up? Can you stop being an asshole and just raise the rates for everybody? It's so annoying, right? That like the way things were before, when we got 25%, they got 25%, we got 75%. Like, if they raise the rates, then we all get more money. And the fact that they came up with a way where they can make more money without raising our rates, it just sucks. Because it's not, you know, raising the rates isn't mutually beneficial anymore. It's only good for us. Raising the rates is bad for them. Wow, Lyft already turned off. That's annoying. That's annoying. Why would Lyft turn off? I'm not even close to my destination. Lyft destination is so bad. Lyft has the worst. Uber's destination filter works so much better than Lyft. They both have their problems. But Lyft, I've picked up Lyft destination filter trips that literally took me the opposite direction of where I set it to go. And I'm thinking like, what the hell? Like, that's frustrating.
2 miles, keep right onto I-5 North.
Man. I mean, personally, if I was driving 50 miles an hour on the freeway right now, I would not be in the middle lanes. I would be in the slow lane. I would be in the first lane. I would... Oh my gosh. I'm going way too fast on the freeway to read that whole message. Oh, Destination Shoulder sucks, yeah. Yeah. San Bernardino. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna crash. Pissing in the Cheerios? Is that what I just read? Yeah. That's what Uber does,
1
right?
mile, keep right onto I-5 North.
Is Rideshare Revolution and Dark Road Run, are they still detailing?
In a half mile, keep right onto I-5 North using the upcoming right 4 lanes.
Oh yeah. Uber going
Using the right 4 lanes, keep right onto I-5 North.
The only reason to buy stock in Uber is if you really believe that they're going to become this, like, you know, huge transportation company with like flying vehicles and...
In 1 mile, keep right onto I-5 North.
Like, you know? Like, do we really think that Uber is going to dominate like that? I don't think so. I mean, they have built quite a brand. And they do have a seriously loyal following.
In a half mile, keep
But it's
right
more
onto
because
I-5
they're
North using the
dependent on
upcoming
Uber.
right 5 lanes.
It's not true loyalty. Like, if other companies came out, people would try them. I don't know if I should.
Using the right 5 lanes, keep right. Using the right 2 lanes, keep right onto I-5 North. Then take right exit 151 onto Penrose Street. Using the right lane, take right exit 151 onto Penrose Street.
Almost crashed on the freeway trying to take this trip right now. Alexandra? Alright. Now we're talking.
Using the right lane, make a right turn on Penrose Street.
It's not the end of the world. Oh, sorry guys, I was getting off the freeway.
In a quarter mile, make a right turn on Norris Avenue.
Oh, the stream's over. Nope. I think Lyft or Google will win in the end. Yeah. Yeah. It would be a different story if Uber was a truly profitable company and if they were just stockpiling money at this point. That would be like a whole different story, but that's not what's happening. They're in a bit of trouble. I don't think
make a left turn on Dora Street.
Things are going to go great for Uber just because they have a recognizable name that everybody knows about, you know? Like, 'cause that's about all they have going for them.
Make a left turn on Dora Street.
Is good. You know, they have a good reputation in a lot of ways. So, I mean, that's good for them. But their reputation is not great. It's only good. Hello, just you?
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's good. And for you?
Good. Yeah, I just ended up like far,
Really?
like past Lakewood. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And I was like, I set my thing to like go home, and I got your trip.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's good because like the trip, I set it to go
Make
home.
a left turn on
like,
Olinda
every
Street.
trip that I pick up now is going to be towards home.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Or at least I hope. You never know, right?
Really?
Well, I mean, Uber is better than Lyft as far as they call it destination filter. And like, man, I'd set that on Lyft one day recently, and I got a trip, and it went like literally the opposite direction.
Wow.
And I'm thinking like, did this really just happen? Like,
Just ahead, make a left turn on Sunland Boulevard.
so that never happens with Uber.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Make a left turn on Sunland Boulevard.
I heard there was a bad accident over here.
A bad accident?
Yeah, yesterday. It's at Sherman Way.
Yeah. It was like a hit and run. It was a hit and run.
That's terrible.
I know, it's crazy.
Just ahead, make a slight left turn on Glen Oaks Boulevard using the upcoming left lane. Using the left lane, make a slight left turn on Glen Oaks Boulevard.
Oh my god, $4 a gallon right there. That's crazy.
Did you say only $4?
No, I said, oh my gosh, $4.
Oh, it was
that's
like only? Like,
that's crazy. I paid, well, for regular, I paid $3.40 earlier.
$3.40. The cheapest over here is $3.50 that I can find in the area.
I was at Costco.
Oh, Costco.
Costco Northridge. I'm hitting every light.
Head northwest on Glen Oaks Boulevard toward Sheldon Street.
I was thinking right now, like, who's trying to get picked up around here right now? I don't like picking up in these, like, business areas late at night.
Really? What?
Because there's nobody around.
Like sketchy?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
It's, like, there's nobody, you know? Like, somebody can just shoot you and get away with it.
Really? Oh yeah.
Because there's no eyes anywhere. Like,
True, yeah, I
just
get you.
completely...
And this whole road, like this whole Glen Oaks, is just pure like that.
Yeah, it's kind of scary, right? Can you imagine
Yeah.
walking down the street, like, right now? I mean, I wouldn't want to do it by myself.
Yeah, no, I get you.
In 1 mile, make a right turn on Fillmore Street.
.409 right there. Damn.
Expensive.
You need to raise the rates for Uber. Gas is too expensive.
In a 1/4 mile, make a right turn on Fillmore Street using the upcoming right lane. Using the right lane, make a right turn on Fillmore Street. Just ahead, make a left turn on Borden Avenue. Make a left turn on Borden Avenue, then arrive on your right. Arrive on your right.
Right here? Alright, cool. Thank you. I have a YouTube channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's called Dave the Uber's Life.
Oh, I'll go ahead and look at it.
Cool. Thank you.
have a
Bye.
nice one.
You too.
Head northwest on Borden Avenue toward Paxton Street.
What's up, guys? What did I miss?
Just ahead, continue onto McGee
Yeah.
Avenue.
Yeah. And wait, hold on. Uber, Facebook, and Wells Fargo all have commercials out now asking for our forgiveness. That's funny.
Continue onto McGee Avenue.
Yeah, that's when you know somebody messed up, because usually the route that these big companies want to take is to try to forget.
Make a right turn on Fillmore Street, then make a right turn on Glen Oaks Boulevard.
So, if they fucked up bad enough that they know we ain't gonna forget, like that ain't going away anytime soon.
Make a right
and so
turn
they
on
start
Glen Oaks
publicly
Boulevard.
Apologizing repeatedly. That's when you know they really messed up. Because, you know, usually they can just wait for us to forget that something ever happened. You know, there was some...
In a quarter mile,
I think
make a
this
left
is
turn
like
on
in the
CA 118
70s, like
West
before I
using
was
the
born.
upcoming left 2 lanes.
But I heard that Jack in the Box got busted, like, using kangaroo meat or something like that. I don't really know the story. But the fact that I know about that, if that really happened, I mean, that just goes to show you, like, that's like... But, you know, Jack in the Box is doing better than ever right now. So you can turn around from, like, a huge, extremely memorable mistake.
Using the left 2 lanes, make a left turn on CA 118 West.
Whoa. That's a long message. It will as we check the main part. Oh, so it wasn't on them. Okay. That's gross. That is so... That's crazy, actually. Man. Like, what people... How are you that big of a business and try to get, you know... Like, I just don't understand. Like, that's a crazy crime. Like, how could a big business like that even attempt? Oh. Wow. That's scary. Man, for the love of money. Gotta get that money, man. Money, man, still the same. pretty close to home now. Wow, I'm getting 24 miles to the gallon today. All freeway
Using the
driving.
2nd to 5th lanes from the left, keep left.
Man, crazy drivers. This guy just drove past me going 80. Got so close to me. It's like, why? Why so aggressive?
Using the right 4 lanes, keep right onto CA 118 West. In a half mile,
he's
keep
just
right
stuck
onto
behind cars.
CA 118 West using the upcoming
Riding
right
his
4
brakes.
lanes.
He literally got nowhere. Whatever.
Using the right 4 lanes, keep right
People are
onto
gonna do
CA
what they're
118
gonna do.
West.
We can't control people. The only thing we control is how we respond to these people. And I would like to respond to them by punching them in the face and breaking their fucking jaw.
In 2 miles, keep right onto CA 118
But I
West.
can't do that. It's against the law, and I don't condone violence. It is kind of fun to just like give somebody the middle finger. And then watch them freak out. Just because you like showed them your middle finger and they're just like, they literally want to kill you over it. That's fun. Especially when you have a camera.
In 1 mile, keep right onto CA 118 West. In a half mile, keep right onto CA 118 West using the upcoming right
guys
4
think?
lanes.
I want to get a Nissan Leaf and go get a refurbished battery to put in it. I'll get one that needs a new battery and go get a refurbished battery. That's my plan. That way I can
Using the
roll
right 4
electric,
lanes,
full
keep right
electric.
onto CA 118 West.
Some real money at this Uber game. It would be kind of cool if I can get a Nissan Leaf and like double up the batteries so I can double up the range.
In 1 mile, take right exit 38 toward Reseda Boulevard.
Yeah, it only does like 100 miles. And I did, just today I did more than 100 miles.
In a half mile, take right exit 38 toward Reseda
yeah, it might not
Boulevard
be the
using the
best.
upcoming right lane.
I'd probably be better off with a hybrid. There's my exit.
Using the right lane, take right exit 38 toward Reseda Boulevard. In In a quarter mile, make a right turn on Rinaldi Street toward Reseda Boulevard using the upcoming right lane. Using the right lane, make a right turn on Rinaldi Street toward Reseda Boulevard, and then merge right 2 lanes.
Hold on, I'm taking a tight turn here. Supposed to accept trips in an EV if you don't
Using the
know
right lane,
how
make a right turn on
far it's
Reseda
going.
Boulevard.
Yeah. Well, that could be part of the reason why we get plus 45. I'll tell you what, if I can't accept a plus 45 because I don't have enough battery, that's going to be disappointing. I'll not be happy.
In 1 mile, make a right turn.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Summertime's going to be tough too because, you know, it's got an electric air conditioner. Electric air conditioner is probably going to take some serious juice. The Leaf looks like a pretty nice car though. Like, it's an ugly car. It's not a pretty car, but it looks like a nice, comfortable car. So that's cool. That's really all you can ask for with Uber. And then it has the novelty of it being an electric car. Like, I think if I ordered an Uber and I got picked up in a Leaf, I'd kind of be like, oh, cool. You know, I get to take a ride in an electric car. You know what I could do if they want to go to Vegas? I could tell them, like, look.
In a quarter
like,
mile,
I'll take
make
you
a
to
right
Vegas,
turn.
but we're going to have to stop and charge a couple times. So if you don't mind stopping and charging, you know, like when we stop and charge, we can go get something to eat, whatever. But we will have to stop and charge.
Make a left turn on Baird Avenue.
I could, you know, the way Uber works, switching cars is no big deal. I could just tell them, like, look, I'll get you as far as I can to Vegas, and you can just order another car.
Make a left turn on Amigo Avenue.
You know, like, just those options, you know, just give the people their options, and then, you know, let
Just
them
ahead,
decide.
make a left turn on Hiawatha Street.
But I certainly don't want to go to Vegas on any trips. It's not worth it. When you think of how long it takes to Vegas and how much you're going to make.
Make a left turn on Hiawatha Street.
Staying here. So, that's the way I see it. Oh man, have you had a Philly cheesesteak from Jersey Mike's? Like, for a place that's like all over the place? No, a Vegas trip is not worth it. Like, let's say I took somebody to Vegas right now, okay? No traffic. I would make less than $300. I might only make $250. And then I wouldn't be able to get a trip back. I wouldn't be able to drive in Vegas. I would have to just drive home. It would take us at least 4 hours to get there. And then 4 hours to get back. So after 8 hours of straight driving, I would only make $250. You know, I mean, I guess... Okay, so I guess at night, yeah, that could be worth it. But think of the mileage you're putting on your car for $250. You know? Yeah, if I got an XL trip to Vegas, I'd have to debate that. And plus, if I ever got a trip to Vegas at night, I'd have to think seriously about it, you know, like maybe I should do this. It's time to go edit. I was hoping the girl that I just picked up would want to be on my YouTube channel, but she was not. She didn't seem. I mean, she seemed actually like she just wanted to relax, you know. So I didn't want to freak her out. All right. Wait. Oh yeah. I need this card. Switching out my dash. SUV is like 1,000. Definitely worth it. Oh yeah. SUV. Those SUV guys. I've talked to them. And they take every trip. They don't look at ratings. If they get a request, they jump into action. Apparently, they have a lot of downtime. Oh, right. You think they got a bunch of drugs? Well, you know, that's on them. Like, I don't sweat that. If somebody wants to carry drugs in my car, like, in their bags, then that's on them. Let's just say it's a good thing I have a bunch of cameras in my car, because if they do try to stash some shit, hopefully my cameras will be evidence that they did that. Man, I hope I just got the right card. Sometimes I get mixed up. Alright. I have so much gear. I got my GoPro in my hand. I've got my camera, my GoPro. I'm about to go get my bag out of the back. I am geared up. Where the hell did my keys go? Oh, they're in my hand. Keys, memory cards, cameras. But that's why I started a YouTube channel, you know? Because I love this shit. I love having all this gear. Oh, sorry. Open container, like of alcohol? In California, it's legal. I actually had a cop. I was driving a cop. And cop orders an Uber, gets in my car. Not in uniform, of course. Cop gets in my car. And he's like, oh, somebody left a beer can in your car. And at this point, I didn't know he was a cop, right? And I'm thinking like, oh, shit. Like, somebody... I'm pissed off, you know? I'm just like, dude, that's not cool. You know? Like, I don't want to get an open container ticket. So that's basically the key. You know? I mean, cops are going to be understanding. You're an Uber driver. You're out working at night or whatever. And you got an open container in your car, and you're like, oh, my passenger must have left that, I had no idea. They're probably just going to let you go, even though technically they could charge you. But they can't give you a DUI because you weren't drinking. So it's kind of weird to charge somebody with an open container. but not a DUI. But what the cop told me was that the law says that if you're a hired driver, I actually have the law. I could show it to you, the penal code or whatever it is. But if you're a hired driver, people are allowed to have whatever in your car. And they could drink whatever. Hey, Bo. Hi. Hi. Saying hi to my cat. Hey, have you heard of like no-kill shelters? Alexa, turn on light.
Okay.
Because my parents...
Sorry, I don't know that.
Hold on, I'm trying to read that. Oh, about the open container thing? Yeah. I tried to help people. Like, I've learned my lesson on the Facebook Uber groups, rideshare groups. I tried to help people. Like, people were asking about different, like, that stuff. And I told them, and I showed the law. Like, I actually, like, put it onto the Facebook group, what the law was. And then they wanted to argue about what the law said. Like, they got like a whole different interpretation of it than what I was getting, and I was trying to clarify how I was coming to my interpretation, and like people were calling me an idiot and all this kind of stuff, and I'm just like, okay, I've learned my lesson. Like the Facebook Uber groups are full of trolls. It's so sad. They're so messed up. So yeah, plan right now. I to a concert right here. Diego and Jimi Hendrix. A guy, my mailman, was talking to me about that show for like 5 minutes, telling me how it's like a famous show and what happened, and I'm just like, oh, cool. That's amazing. I love this shirt. Yeah, full of trolls. I mean, I like to go on there and look and see what people post, because there's definitely like some funny stuff. But I don't understand. They're like such haters on there, and they like want to be so angry. And I'm just like, dude, like, chill. Like, what? I'm trying to get you guys out, like, an idiot and stuff. I'm like, dude. Man, you guys are up late. Is it already the weekend for you guys? Weekend starting early? Did you guys see my new light that I got? Here, I'm going to pull it out right now. Check this out. What? Dude, that's crazy, right? You put it right here. What about tipping? Sorry. Wow, my computer finally turned off. The mentality is, why am I tipping you? Not my fault. The company won't pay you a living wage. It's like, okay, well, yeah, that's why Uber created the rating system. You know, a lot of people don't think about that, how the rating system was designed so that despite the fact that nobody's tipping us, send us to do a good job because we don't want to get a bad rating. It's really fucked up when you think about it, because the reason why you tip us is because that's what's customary in the United States. If you have a service job, you tip. You tip your masseuse. You don't tip your doctor, right? Like, it's all very clear. Like, who gets tipped and who doesn't. You tip your masseuse. You tip your waiter. You tip your cab driver. You tip your limo driver. You even tip the lady that cleans your hotel room. You know, not everybody knows that, but that's customary to tip the hotel cleaners. Why you don't tip an Uber driver? Because Travis Kalanick and his his employees thought of a way to, undercut cab companies. I mean, it's really fucked. When you really think about it, it's so fucked up. I should do a video about it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to write some notes. Rating system. Keep service good. Good. Despite no tipping. And then to even go as far, to even go as far as to tell people, like to make people believe well, yeah. Yeah, totally. Actually, most of the world isn't like America with the way we tip and stuff. I would like to see it to go that way. Like how many times have you gone out with people and like people stiff on the tip, or they don't leave enough money? Like, you go out to dinner and then when the check comes, like, I don't know. It's more complicated than that, really, when I think about it. But I would like to see it. Like, tipping just makes things too complicated. It's so much simpler. Like, and the other thing I like better about if the tip is just on the bill is I always tip 20%, and I know a lot of people don't tip that high, and that bothers me. I would like it if it was just included on the bill so that I know that everybody's paying the same, that you don't have like some people being more generous than others. Hold on, I didn't catch all of that. Turn around and say, oh, look, people don't want these jobs, so we had to automate. Well, automation's, automation's just going to happen, Like, at this point, like, that's something that's been going on for so many years. Like, automation is just a given. Like, no, I don't think anybody's really against that. Like, if you can automate a job, then that's great. Like, anybody, I mean, if you really think that, like, that's bad for people because jobs are being automated, like, no, like, that's good, because the jobs that are being automated right now, currently, they're not good jobs. I mean, I guess, No, yeah, it's good. It's good. You know, it's like it's not like the problems that we have in the world are not necessarily due to automation. The problems we have is just corruption. You know, like look at it like this. If automation continues and on the path that it's going, eventually there's not going to be enough jobs for everybody. So at some point, the government is just going to have to distribute money to people. It's going to be like Saudi Arabia, right? Where people just get a check just because they're a citizen of Saudi Arabia. So, some people call it helicopter money. Oh man, I missed part of that. Shit. Damn it. So, yeah, I mean, I'm all for automation personally. Yeah, I mean, we got big problems, you know? We got big problems. And you know, sometimes I do honestly think like, man, maybe society would be better off if we just live villages and already they want to be acceptable so that they keep as much as possible for themselves. Oh. See what I got on the GoPro. See if there's anything good on here. Throw this battery on charge. Alright. Maybe I can show you some of this footage. Let's see. There we go. Let's see, what do we got? Throw this card in. See what we're working with. Plug this light in, get it charging. All right. Yeah, I had a long ride all the way past like Lakewood near Compton. And then I ended up just pretty much just driving home. I got like one short pool ride on the way back. I did get an XL, you know, that I didn't take. But yeah, right now I'm pulling up my footage from the day, seeing what I got. Sorry, guys. Oh, really? There was music? Hopefully I don't get any copyright things. Huh. Yeah, hopefully I don't get screwed there. Let's see, what am I doing? Whoa. I think I gotta move it off the card before it'll play right. Oh. Oh, cool, thanks. I try. Editing is it's really time consuming. Fernando accused me of being a lazy bum today. And I was like, dude, have you seen my videos? Man, I have to like race home to start editing so that it doesn't get like super late while I'm trying to edit. Yeah, I've had that happen where they take the money away. Oh, man. Yeah. I mean, you gotta think that if somebody complains enough, that Uber's gonna be on to them. But, like, where's that line? That's what I always wonder. Like, at what point are you complaining enough that they're like, oh, no, this dude's tripping? You know? Where's the line? Okay, let's see. I don't know if you guys can see this very well. I think it's better if I put it there. It's still not playing right. Huh. Oh, you know why? Because this is 120. Yeah. All right. Wait a minute. Oh, they're not in order. Wait. I'm so confused right now. Okay, here we go. This is what I was looking for. How's that look? Nothing really interesting. There's just block everywhere. Yeah, time lapse. Got an Excel request like when I'm at the beginning of going through. Oh shit, I forgot. All right. Okay. Sorry guys. I'm gonna put it right here so I can see what's going on. Time lapse. Oh. Okay. What am I doing here? I feel like my computer's acting up. You still there, Genjoy? Wanted to talk about Philly cheesesteaks. Look through the lens. Oh, let's see what we got here. Today's date is the 7th. All right, I got the right card. Oh. I was like looking for my phone. Like, where's my phone? What what do you call it? A cheesesteak? Cheesesteak always sounds good. I'm looking at my notes right now. Yeah, it's 6:09. Yeah, now I remember. Okay. I personally like provolone. I gotta go out there and I gotta get a cheesesteak with the whiz. We have a place in Westwood out here called Philly West. They got the best cheesesteaks. But there's a few good places. There's actually supposedly the best cheesesteak. There's some people from Philly. I actually wrote this down somewhere. Hold on. Let me look at my notes. Oh my gosh, my notes are extensive. Okay, where is my notes on cheesesteak sandwiches? Damn it, this is important. It's called like Bojangles. There's this place in Silver Lake or something called like Bojangles or something, and it's supposed to be the bomb, but I haven't been there yet. Or Hobos or something. But yeah, like, have you had a cheesesteak from Jersey Mike's? Like, that's a pretty good Philly cheesesteak, considering you can go to just like the Jersey Mike's on the corner and get it. Like, that's a bomb chili cheesesteak. I mean, a bomb Philly cheesesteak. I like the one, they have one called, I don't know, it's got like mushrooms and onions and jalapenos in it. And it's bomb. The Big Kahuna. That's what they call it. Okay, so 6:09. Show you guys. 6:09. This lady was so rude. I don't know, maybe I was the rude one, but I wasn't going to take a chance. Okay, so here I am. I think right about this point, I say that I'm here. The addresses for Lyft, it was like a range of addresses. It didn't show a specific address. So I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, I want to see where they're going, so I put that I'm here. And now I'm close. And I'm like looking for, like, where is this? Like, I'm already past the pickup location at this point. Like, right here. This is where the pin was. And I see these girls, and I'm thinking, is it one of them? And it's like, no. And I'm looking around, and I'm thinking, like, okay. Maybe it's not right there. Maybe it's up a little bit. I'm just looking. And I'm thinking, like, okay. Like, I don't want to get too far away from the pin. Now I get a call. Hold on. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can hear that. Oh, hold on. So I don't know if you guys heard that. Like, she's like, hello, hello. Like, she calls me. And I'm thinking, like, okay. Like, why is she calling me? Like, I just pulled up. And then she's kind of like, being really impatient on the phone, and I'm just like, I didn't want to take a chance. I'm just like, dude, I gotta get out of there.
Running out of battery. Hello?
Here we go.
Hello? Hello? I'm running out of battery. Hello?
I'm just like, she didn't even give me a chance to say hello back, and she's already like freaking out, and I'm just like, okay, I'm out. Here, I'll replay that one more time.
Hello? I'm running out of battery. Hello? It says you're here. Hello? Hello? I'm running out of battery. Hello?
And I'm just like, peace. And then I'll show you where she was. Keep in mind, I was already past her pin. Where is she? Yeah, I don't know. Like, the lighting's not good. It's like, you can't really see her. Try to get a closer look here. Right there. There she is. She was on the left. Right there. Right there. Yeah, you can't really see her in the video. But there she is, standing right there. I've never had pretzels out there. Well, I've never been out there. So. Alright, so that's all I got.
It says you're here. Hello? I'm running out.
Oh my god, it gets me like tense just hearing that. Hello? Hello? All right. That should do it. So I think I'm going to go up to Mammoth Mountain this weekend. Go do some more skiing. Not that I can afford it. You know, every food. What is LA known for? Every food. Like, we have it all. We have better food in LA than, like, it's possible that you could get a better cheesesteak in LA than you can get in Philly. Like, that's just, I'm not saying that that's true. I'm just saying that's like an example of like the kind of things that you could find in LA. Like, you could go to LA, you could get better Chinese food in LA than you could get in China. Like, authentic. Like, there's so much incredible food in LA. But if I had to say, like, what's like quintessentially LA, well, you know, the drive-thru was invented in LA. The first ever drive-thru was in Los Angeles. I think it was in Buena Park, actually, just right near LA, something like that. In-N-Out started right near LA. And also, that's Buena Park. In-N-Out started in Buena Park. You know, I would say the double burger, like hands, that's else. The oldest call was that got cheap. Did you know that is when it comes to food? You know, people just set out goals and talk. Food trucking, first truck, like food truck, come that's here. Food, shit. I was trying to think of food here. The cool about it is we have a large population. Every culture you could there. You get any Ethiopian food, you know, Filipino food. I mean, it's just the list just goes on and on. Sorry if I'm breaking up. Okay. Oh, the camera. This is the camera that I'm always using. It's a Nikon A900. No, you're so right. You know, there was a study done about Thanksgiving and like what the different people from different parts of the country have for their Thanksgiving sides. And LA, California was the salad. California, people have salad. Wow. Fine. So, like, thing, and you're just like, just take the like and even it's and it was turned off. Okay. There we go. I love lighting. Gotta love lighting. This. I love lighting. Oh, light. From that. So even and this is a different. Got it. Sold. Holy. Oh, here. Ah. Okay. Yeah. Just staying up late. Like you guys. What am I doing? Okay. So how much money can I make today? It's Thursday time. So far I've got Tuesday, Wednesday, now it's Thursday. Tuesday didn't work out so well, but Thursday I got my first request with less than 20 minutes, and then I just dropped them off at the flyaway of Van Nuys, and now this request is only 10 minutes away. Which, you know, for an X ride would be like kind of far. But 10 minutes away for an XL trip is great. So let's see how today goes. Alright, well that's the first clip. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's better now? Thursday this time. So far I've done Tuesday, Wednesday, now Thursday. Tuesday got well, but here I am Thursday. I got my first request with last minute, and then I just dropped them off at the highway, and now this request 10 minutes away, which, you know, for action would be minutes away. Right. You know, for exercise, far, but 10 minutes away is great. We're off a good start here. I like doing editing. I don't like doing editing. Like the best part. Oh my god, why is this like this? The best part of doing editing is done with editing. That's for sure. Sorry guys, I'm not paying attention to you guys. Getting a little focused on the editing. It's better when you don't have whole picture. I don't know. What is that? It's better when I don't have you as whole picture. Oh. Am I that ugly? You don't want to see me so close? Like being, I can put my screen on there. You mean like that? Or do you mean you want me to get back in my car and start driving? I could do this even. Problem is, if I'm not, like I could switch it like this, and then you don't even have to look at me. You could just look at what I'm doing on the screen, but it's actually, I can't. How can I need like a box to like set my phone right here.
You are 2.15 miles, 3.46 kilometers, north of the center of Northridge, California.
Oh man. There's just no way to do this right now. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on. Okay. Next clip. Next clip. I upload off my phone from the computer, no Wi-Fi. Not sure what you mean by that. I'm thinking. I upload off my phone. Upload off your phone from the computer. No Wi-Fi. I mean, I don't upload anything from my phone. I use this. My phone, like if I'm going to upload from my phone, I'll just plug my phone in, but I normally don't have anything on my phone. I take the memory cards out of my GoPro, my dash cam, and my Nikon, and I put the cards in this, and I plug that into the computer. Yeah, I have Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is just too slow for uploading video. You know, if I use this USB 3 card, it's like super fast. And even at super fast speed, sometimes it takes forever, you know, for like real long, like, yeah. So, when it comes time to update your insurance, it's actually very easy. So, great service. I pop up my app, and it tells me. Oh yeah, I'm using the 4G right now. I'm not using the Wi-Fi. That's probably why the stream's like going back and forth. Okay, so it's that time of the year. Yeah, I have Spectrum. It's really good. Okay, so I have Spectrum and I have Sprint. Where you're updating your insurance, and the stream is great now. Cool. Give you lots of emails and reminders letting you know, like, hey, update your insurance. It's time. So here's an example of the message. Here it is. Update, and all you got to do is just right here on your screen, right? The app. You just oh my gosh. You just hit update. You see California, expiration, for me it's tomorrow. You know, the camera's doing weird shit. Photo, take photo or choose photo. I haven't taken it yet, so take photo. And then, there it is. Now it says it's loading. Brex on, still waiting for a request. Man. Alright, now, yeah, one back for a few minutes, and now I'm trying to back on. I just did a Lyft trip, and then I stopped for a few minutes, and now I'm trying to turn Lyft back on. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to turn Lyft back on. It's telling me my insurance Date. What the fuck? Take photo. Get the insurance card out, the new one that I just got. And now, get the insurance card out, the new one that I just got. Take the picture. Once the expiration date, take the picture. Once the expiration date, August 7th. Okay. California. The make and model. Yeah. It's visible. Is the insurance under your name? Yes. Okay. Nice. Pending approval though. So, here I am, still just waiting for Uber XL at this point. Here, I'm gonna try. See what it does. Oh, I'm on. That was fast. Wow. Lyft gives you approval quick. I wonder if on Uber I'm approved. Count. Documents. Oh yeah, it's all clear. Cool. So I'm approved on both. I did the Uber one like yesterday. Alright. Unlike yesterday. So I'm approved on both. I did the Uber one like yesterday. The kind of things that you'll see in Reseda. The kind of things that you'll see in Reseda. Look at this. Wow. Tacos and pupusas. Yeah, I did just run that red light. Reseda will always be country. This is the kind of thing that you'll see. The kind of thing that you'll see. Is everybody gone? Man, where's everybody? You guys left? Trying to think what. Okay, I gotta put on. Yeah. Did you guys leave?